Hey there everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood minifigure here, and welcome back to another LEGO review. Today we are looking at the LEGO Spider-Man Attack on the Spider Lair set. The set serial number is 76175. It has 466 pieces. It came out in 2021, and it currently retails for $70. Now, let's take a look at all the figures you get in this set here. First up, we have the Iron Spider. There's the back of it. Next up, we have a Peter Parker Spidey costume. Here's the back of that. And you can swap out this glass head for a normal Peter Parker face. And you can also swap out that hood piece for a hairpiece. So now you have Peter Parker without the mask on entirely. Next up here we have the Ultimate Spider-Man, which looks very neat. Here's the back of it. Then we have the regular Spider-Man here. Not the amazing, not the spectacular, just your average, ordinary, everyday Spider-Man. There's the back of him. He's got arm printing on him, which is nice. Now here we have the Green Goblin, and here he's got his stud shooter. I think it would work better if he had some bomb pieces like those 1x1 round non-studded pieces that they sometimes use for bombs in the Star Wars sets. I feel like that would probably work better than having a stud shooter. Of course, because you have a stud shooter, you'll also get a second stud, just in case you lose the first one while playing. There's his second face, which is supposed to be a sort of a triumphant face, like, haha, we killed the Spider-Man. And there's a better look at the torso without that pouch there. Then lastly, we have Venom. And of course he's got his tentacle pieces here of whatever sort of state of matter he's made out of. There's the back of him. So that's all the figures there. And for Spider-Man, you get these power-up pieces that we saw, which were introduced back in 2018 for the Infinity War sets. And you've got the handlebar pieces here, so you can attach them to Spidey like so. And you can use your imagination to imagine him like sort of webbing up the bad guys. Then you get a bunch of other pieces like that as well. You also get a neat, unique piece here, which is meant to be as like a pair of handcuffs for the bad guys. I think that's cool. Now then, on to the main set. first up here we have a goblin glider. And I think this glider looks I think this glider looks fine. It's small, it's simple, yet it's effective. I think I think this glider looks good for the set. The build is nice. Yeah, this is a pretty nice small glider here for the green goblin. Anyways, onto the main spider lair, which doesn't even fit in the full view of my camera. Oh well. Starting over here, we've got a ramp and a skateboard, so you can have Peter Parker do cool tricks on it. Next up, we have these three things, which is where you can store the other spider suits and put Peter Parker in whichever spider suit you want. We've got a bunch of tools right here, like the screw, the hammer, and the wrench. And you have one on either side. These are supposed to be drones, which you can detach. Let me get a better look. These are drones you can attach, or detach, on the web to attack the bad guys with. You have one there with a blue light, and there's one with the red light right there. Then next up, you have a thing here which holds the Iron Spider's 4 spider arms, 4 robotic spider arms. And of course all the arms are adjustable on it. Then you have the middle here, which has a bunch of computer screens on it with different things. You have one here showing how the spider drones work. You have another one here which details. You have this middle one here which details the Iron Spider's robot spider arms. You have one here which shows, which is an email saying Peter Parker is fired. Oof, that's rough, buddy. You have one down here showing the different spider suits. Let's see if there's a better way to... Let's see. Alright, glad that didn't help. Oh well. You have one here showing the main Spidey suit. Then this bottom one is of a video game you can play of Spider-Man. And of course, you have a video game controller here, which is actually no, this is an Xbox controller. Or actually it could be either a PlayStation or an Xbox controller, really. You've also got a camera here. Then, despite this not being a city set, you've got the signature red mug as well sitting there. There's also the keyboard for it, with the keys having a webby design. And there's like a spider mouse, I think. Then you've also got this swivel chair here. Then you have this area here, which you can put the spider bike on. Let me get a bit of a better look at that. Then over here, you've got a few more tools. Yeah, you've got an oil can there. You have a thing here to hold a crowbar for Peter to use for his workouts. And these things are also adjustable as well. Not that you really would have a need to adjust them, but that's something you can do. And we have a cup of some sort of juice here. This could be a G Fuel cup for all we know. Then, over here, we have a jail cell for you to put a bad guy in after you've captured them with the webs. Then lastly, we have a basketball hoop and a basketball catapult. And you can launch it like so. Well, that was a failed attempt. But yeah. And you get 2 basketballs here. So you can try and launch it and hopefully shoot it into the hoop. Alright. Well, that was everything there is to show about the Lego Spider-Man Attack on the Spider Lair set. Overall, this set is pretty good. For a set having 470 pieces, there's a fine amount of detail in it. Like you have the area here to put all the spider suits. You've got the area to put the motorcycle. You've got the basketball hoop and the jail cell, and and the skateboard ramp. There's plenty of details and plenty of plenty of playability as well. And you also get some pretty good figures here. In addition to getting the normal Spider-Man and Spider-Villain figures, you also get some new versions of Spider-Man, like this Ultimate Spider-Man right here. I know Lego Marvel fans are going to want this one, certainly. And of course, you also get the Peter Parker suit here. And I also like how we get some new web power-up pieces, like these handcuffs. Although I don't really know if these existed before or not. They might have, but I'm not sure. Although the price is not something I'm a fan of. $70 for 470 pieces. I don't think that's exactly common for Lego to overprice their Marvel sets, although I'm pretty sure it has happened before, but it's not a common thing. Anyways, again, good details, very good figures, decent amount of playability, but the price is just not it. The price is something I'm not a fan of. Anyways, that was my review of the Lego Spider-Man Attack on the Spider Lair set. I hope you liked that review, and if you did, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and ring the notification bell for new videos. Thank you, bye!